Speaker. Representative Sainer, I always appreciate Shakespeare, so thank you so much. But you asked the question, are we free to learn if there are guns on campus? And I'm afraid you've asked another hypothetical. I can give you story after story of women who have used a gun to protect themselves on campus. So I'm not going to go through that litany at the moment. I just want to make a point that we're using hypotheticals. We're legislating on a hunch. I think that is a very appropriate term. And I believe there was an amendment that was presented Friday by Representative Giroux that would have gave this body an opportunity to see whether that hunch was correct or not. A 3-year study to see if gun violence went up or down if this bill passed. So I want to make another point real quick about gun-free zones, because that's what this bill will do, is make gun-free zones. In Aurora, the shooter did indeed have to drive for at least 20 minutes to get to the theater. It was the only theater in that radius with a gun-free zone sign. So therefore, on campus, I would love to see a guarantee from y'all that criminals will simply turn around and go home. They will know that their guns are not allowed on campus. And so they'll say, gee, gosh darn it, I guess I'm going to go home. Let's not legislate on a hunch. Prove it. Let's prove it. We do studies all the time. We do studies on water. Why not do a study on human life and see if we are indeed saving lives with this legislation? I'm not going to gamble my daughter's life on a hunch. No way. Just like to remind you that Harris and Klebold did not like concealed carry, and there's probably a very good reason for that. Criminals like unarmed victims. They prefer unarmed victims. I urge, please, don't put our women in jeopardy on campus. We know who the killers are. They don't tend to be women. They don't tend to be women, do they? I urge a no vote. Thank you for your time today.